everybody, and hearty congratulations on this very auspicious day. You've all worked very, very hard. As you know, the reading material, the challenges of the program are very great, and all of you have come through that with flying colors. So bravo. Now you are the foot soldiers in true healthcare. You are at the forefront of the movement for freedom of choice in healthcare. So yes, it's very personal today, and it's political. In all our ceremonies, I've had a classic education in Ayurveda, the world's oldest holistic healthcare science. I've had a 12-year apprenticeship with a master teacher. And in all the ceremonies, at the end, we always give acknowledgement and invite blessing to continued health, to continued health of the family, continued health of the neighborhood, continued health of the town and territory. So all these things are considered, and this knowledge from your ambassadorship will now reach far and wide into Canada and many, many countries, I'm sure. So Ayurveda, being the world's oldest holistic healthcare system and the mother of all healing arts, including the branch called internal medicine, in which you've specialized here in these last couple of years at IHN, also includes 7 other important branches of holistic health. And of course, you all know that it's characterized by the body typing of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, the endomorph, the ectomorph, and mesomorph types, which corresponds to the blood typing and many other classifications of individualization of healthcare. So now you're very schooled in this concept of Ayurveda, the Prakriti, the individual constitution from conception, which is unique to the person, their unique genetic code, and their Vikruti, their current deviation from their natural balance, which brings them to you, to your doorstep, to your dialogue. And this individual body typing is something I'd like you to really take to heart. Never treat the person like a standardized candidate or a book picture. No, each person is unique. You are all unique. You have learned in a unique way. Your destiny is unique, and your thinking is also unique. So, as Barbara mentioned, Ayurveda appears on the curriculum of the Institute of Holistic Nutrition, but if you notice, it does not appear in any other modern school of holistic nutrition. So you have had the benefit of understanding the classic roots of your science. And we have, been able to admire Dr. Pauling, who has pioneered orthomolecular science, which is nothing but the pilopak of ancient Ayurvedic medicine. Nothing but cellular assimilation. How does the cell choose? Because it has intelligence, right? It has a membrane, it has protons, neutrons, it has a nucleus, it has many components, which are the constellations that we see above us. This is the concept of the macrocosm and the microcosm, the individual in the world as we know it. We also saw how Dr. Gerson specialized in detoxification, which is nothing but amapachan from Sanskrit. Ama meaning toxins, pachan meaning to burn. So this concept is very ancient. Even Dr. Jensen, such a great iridologist and reflexologist, of course learned his basic principles from the very vast parent science of Ayurvedic medicine. So I urge you all to emphasize on your continuing education, to further your individualization capacity for each and every client, and to create your support systems with one another, because nowadays through the internet this is more easy than ever before, where when you have a difficult client you can consult with someone, a colleague, a teacher, and just recently I had occasion to do this. I had a young boy in Squamish. The mother called, physical therapist, very wonderful family. Child was born with one kidney and had already, according to the little pictures they sent, developed scoliotic change, because if there's only one kidney, naturally spine will undergo misalignment. And the child is 8 months old, but already we can see on the tongue that the spine is disaligned throughout the entire length. So mother is physical therapist. She'll be able to address this concern as time goes by, because she's looking early into this situation. So always we need to consult sometime. I told her I'd never treated a child born with just one kidney in all my 30 years of clinical practice, and that I would consult with my teacher. So try to stay in touch with one another, with your faculty members, with each other, with mentors that you feel you have particular alignment with, because this will be your support system, and believe me, you'll need it, right? Just like every graduating class so far. We need to stay in touch with one another, because wherever the path takes us, we'll encounter something new, something we've never thought about before. So along with this message, I'd like to really acknowledge the staff and faculty who create a framework in which you have been able to sprout and grow. And without this container, this structure, which is built with so much love, so much concern for your future, for your educational experience, I just feel that these individuals, everybody, Barbara, Shayna, Kim, everybody, all the teachers have given so much of their love and heart that you should have an easier time than perhaps they have or we have had. So Shayna, of course, is our alpha and omega. I remember meeting her in the very beginning when there was no renovation to the site. It was just an empty place. And already she had the vision in her heart that all of you should come, graduate, and move into the world with this wonderful, precious knowledge that truly helps people where they're at, and not where they would like to be necessarily, but through your guidance they will come to know how to move from their challenge, their health challenge, into solutions. So my main patient for the last 10 years has been my father. I started caring for him at about age 80, I'd say, with Ayurvedic herbs and other dietary suggestions. And when he had a few strokes when he was 92, that brought me back to Vancouver, and therefore into my faculty position with IHN as the first teacher of Ayurveda. He passed away 2 years ago now at the age of 97 of natural causes. So I can tell that even the senior citizen starting at age 80 will live a long, fruitful, happy, healthy life when you apply the principles of Prakriti, Vikriti, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and all the Sanskrit terminology that you learned in your class. So thank you all for your love, your dedication, your learning, which is, I think, a feather in the cap to this institute, but also it's part of a growing movement of natural health care, returning to supporting farmers markets, returning to basic food as medicine, and not relying on harmful drugs, unnecessary surgeries, and other features of our standardized healthcare system, which does not recognize the individual as you will now do. So again, hearty congratulations, very many blessings and good wishes upon your path, and may the long time sun shine upon you.